Hey there, Paul Wagler here for Rise Now and the 2-Minute Wake Up Call. Well, as you can see, I am surrounded by shoes. It seems at the front door of our house, shoes seem to collect, and well, we've added a few more for the video here today, but I have in my hand my bike shoes. I'm about to go on a bike ride, and these are great shoes for biking. They have clips in the bottom, or cleats in the bottom that clip into the pedals, and they work wonderfully for biking, but they're not really good for other purposes. I really like wearing these, my Birkenstocks, but they're not really good for biking. And if you look down here, I have a whole variety of shoes. I have a couple different pairs of dress shoes. I have my Blundstones, which are some of the most comfortable footwear I own. Then I have a pair of casual shoes that I wear to work. I have a pair of running shoes. I have my Solomon hiking, or my winter boots, which are the best winter boots I've ever had. And so I need to know each and every day and every time I leave the house what sort of activity I'm doing, what the weather's like, and then I put on the proper footwear. Many times when I'm out driving my bus, I see people that are unprepared for what they are facing. One time I saw this guy, this young guy, he was crossing the road in front of me at a traffic light on a skateboard, and he was wearing flip-flops, and I was like, oh, no, 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 this is not going to go well, and trust me, it didn't. He didn't make it all the way across the street before he fell. And another time, this past winter, I was up by the university. It's a minus 30-something day, and I saw this lady, this university student, walking across the street in front of my bus in bare feet in something that looked like a slipper. And I was like, oh, you are not prepared for the circumstance, for the situation that you are in. And so it got me thinking about a lot about our footwear physically, but I started thinking about it from a spiritual perspective, and immediately my mind went to Ephesians chapter 6, where the Apostle Paul is writing, and he talks about the armor of God that we need to put on each and every day so that we can effectively engage in the battle. He tells us, starting in verse 10, that we are in a battle and we need to stand firm and we need to be strong in the power of the Lord, and that our battle is not against flesh and blood, but it's against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. And he goes on to identify numerous parts of the armor, and I encourage you to check that out in Ephesians 6. But I just want to highlight the one that he talks about that goes on our feet. He says, having your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. If a soldier is in battle, he is going to wear good army boots, good footwear that is going to help him to stand firm in any situation that he is going to find himself in. And probably if he goes to sleep at night and there's a chance he may have to be awakened and go and face the enemy very quickly, he may even sleep with his boots on so that he is ready. And we are called to have that readiness as followers of Jesus, so that we are ready for the battle that we face in various situations throughout our day. So let's be ready. Let's have our boots on, our spiritual boots on, feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace, so that whatever we encounter, we will win in the spiritual battles of life that we encounter each and every day. Well, a few things for you to think about, and until we meet again, stay awake, stay alert, and be ready.